Thank you, Pramod. And I'm extremely excited about being here. I mean, it marks a significant journey that we have been through within Sabre for the last 3 years. A journey with a goal to redefine pricing and revenue management for an airline. A lofty goal, you might say, but as you heard from the panelists, it is much needed. And as you know, revenue management has been a part of the industry and a heart of airlines' commercial planning system for over 40 years now. But I think it's not an insurmountable goal. You know, frankly, if you can tackle it methodically, put some great engineers, and get good feedback from airlines, then you could solve this problem. And so we are here today to sort of get you into that journey and help you understand where we have been and maybe more importantly, where we are going. So let's get started. So we all know that airlines are challenged to maximize or increase revenue. This is what we've been talking about. And you know, the panelists gave some great feedback. Analysts have challenges using the system, and that is contributing to revenue loss. And then Sergio talked about how we can simplify the systems. But the main question is, today we already have revenue management systems. How do you increase the revenue further than what a revenue management system can already do? Right? What set of resources, people, or processes, or technology that you need? And for our conversation today, how can a new pricing and revenue management platform truly optimize revenue across those different sources that we just talked about? Right? To answer that, we went to the source, and we tried to understand the problem from an airline's perspective, and I would say even from a revenue management analyst perspective, and I think the panelists were spot on what we found. If I put myself in the shoes of a revenue management analyst, I see 4 challenges and therefore 4 opportunities. For example, I mean, Sergio talked about information asymmetry. That is really true. I mean, today the modern consumer has more information while shopping than me as a revenue management analyst. The consumer knows the intent of the travel. The consumer knows what the competition is offering right now. As a revenue management analyst, I don't have that information. And that, frankly, puts me and my airline at a disadvantage. On top of that, it hurts to say this, but I don't even know what my own airline is charging in the market. I am opening and closing booking classes, and I hope that what I really want to offer is actually getting offered in the marketplace. And I have very little visibility into what my pricing department is doing, because and how their decisions are impacting mine. And this lack of transparency on pricing makes me feel like I don't control my own revenue. And on top of that, I'm being asked to make more revenue, which means, in a way, as a revenue management analyst, I need more levers. And I keep hearing that my airline is making a lot of money through ancillaries. But as an RM analyst responsible for the revenue of the airline, I don't control that revenue stream. And to add to all of this, again, I think Sergio was spot on this. With so much data and so many systems, and need for speed to make quicker decisions, it's getting hard to keep up as a revenue management analyst. What I need is more data science. What I need is more automation. And what I need, frankly, is simple, intuitive applications that help me make these mission-critical decisions more confidently. So as you can see, a revenue management analyst is facing these challenges on a day-to-day basis. And the thing is, on the other side, the airline business models are evolving all the time. The core idea of revenue management hasn't changed over decades. It's still about providing that right content to the right channel to the right customer. But if you track a customer's journey from acquisition all the way to day of travel, every touch point is an opportunity to provide that personalized experience and maximize revenue. And traditionally, pricing and revenue management departments and systems have been focusing on the shop and book part of the journey, Which makes sense because 80% of an airline's revenue comes from this part of the journey. And as the panelists were saying, this is going to be the focus for an airline. This is bread and butter, right? And you do not want to, you want to stay there, you want to innovate there, and there is scope for so much innovation in this space, especially in the area of dynamic pricing. But as larger portions of an airline's revenue come from other parts of the journey, airlines have been investing in technologies like an airline retailing platform. And these platforms provide the plumbing that's required to be able to package and sell these kind of services. But what's missing is data science. OTAs have sort of cracked it, and we talked about that here, right? Data science that provides smart, personalized recommendations can really unlock the value of this technology, which is the airline retailing platform. And let's assume that everybody has the best revenue management system and the best retailing platform. Where do you go next? We believe airlines are going to compete upstream. They're going to start competing to acquire that customer. That customer with the right willingness to pay and the right customer who can come to the storefront so that I can maximize the transaction and the value from that particular transaction. And this is where we believe airlines are going to start investing into digital marketing techniques and be smart about how they use their marketing dollars. So after talking to a lot of airlines around the world and going through this particular vision, and quite frankly, it got confirmed today by looking at what the panelists were saying, this we believe is the secret for that total revenue optimization that we were talking about. And in order to do that, one of the key ingredients is to make sure that powerful execution engines work hand in hand with smart decision support. So with this vision in mind and the challenges that the revenue management analyst faces today, we at Sabre, for the last 3 years, we've been working hard to make sure we redesign and reinvent that core platform. Because, from the value and the volume and the variety of the data that we have, to the scale and reach of your RM strategies through cloud, from the speed and quality of the decisions we make, and the simplicity and efficiency of the user experience. Every aspect of this platform was redesigned. And our mission was to bring the revenue optimization, pricing, inventory, availability, functions, and systems into one core platform. A core platform that has a suite of applications that work seamlessly and work better together in order to maximize an airline's total revenue. But we also understand that, I would say that core revenue management platform is what an airline would need to do the basics, as Roland was suggesting, right? But we also know that airlines have more and more levers today. Do I give more availability to this O&D versus that O&D, this channel versus that channel? There's just so many decisions that what is the right price to put in the marketplace. So we also believe that based on the business model, every airline would need the flexibility to choose technology that fits that model and those priorities and those levers. So for that, what we are looking at is to introduce 3 bundles that further enhance the score. Let's talk about those bundles. And by the way, all these decisions have to be made with that customer's journey at the center of every decision. So the O&D, as I said, revenue optimization model, the base platform is what we all need. But from an O&D perspective, an O&D optimization bundle is best suited for airlines that have large networks, hub and spoke. They want to take advantage of their network shape, and they also want to take advantage of these complex partnership agreements that they have signed. And features like near real-time O&D optimization, true O&D forecasting, bid price exchange, these are the kind of features that is going to make this bundle the best O&D revenue management system in the market. And on top of that, we believe there's another bundle that the airlines need. And this is a pricing optimization bundle. Pricing optimization bundle is for those airlines who want to change the way they do pricing. Perhaps even take the leap of faith and completely get rid of booking classes. Don't we all want to do that at some point? So this bundle has everything that an airline would need to be able to be scientific, confident, and competitive in how they price. With features like fare structure optimization and advanced price testing algorithms that are available today, and with true dynamic pricing, we believe this bundle is going to have that smart decision support and the powerful execution engine, and it's going to mine terabytes of data, shopping data, competitive data, to be able to quote that best price for every shopping transaction. And remember, the problem about information gap and lack of transparency, that gets solved to a large extent through this bundle. And finally, it's going to be about these other levers that we talked about, retail optimization bundle. It's for the airlines that want to up their merchandising game, not just to boost their profits, but to actually be able to differentiate themselves in the market. Whether you're selling air ancillaries like Wi-Fi or non-air ancillaries like hotels or car rentals, crucial decisions like pricing, packaging, and positioning of these bundles and these ancillaries need not be made manually today. That's how they are made today in that airline retailing platform. So if we can power it with decision support and decision science, we believe we can get more value out of those revenue streams. And these would add to the list of revenue levers that a revenue management analyst has. While O&D optimization bundle and revenue optimization core will be available starting now, we are working hard to get pricing optimization and retail optimization bundles out next year. So with that, I would like to summarize by saying that we are very, very excited about bringing this new revenue management system, AirVision Revenue Optimizer, to market. This system is built as a platform that not only revolutionizes how we do revenue management today, but is foundational to that vision of total revenue optimization that we all want to get to. And without further ado, I would like to play a short video to introduce AirVision Revenue Optimizer.
As the industry evolves and presents new challenges and opportunities for airlines, a new approach is required for airlines to handle revenue management in an increasingly complex environment. While traditional revenue management systems focus on total revenue per seat, a significant portion of revenue now comes from non-seat sources, including ancillaries, which grew over 18% between 2014 and 2015, heightening the need for airlines to focus on total revenue per passenger. Simultaneously, many airlines struggle to collect and process the data needed to generate valuable insight about travelers. Introducing Sabre AirVision Revenue Optimizer, the industry's first real-time revenue management approach to analyzing, forecasting, and optimizing all revenue streams, empowering airline carriers to maximize revenue, capture more passenger wallet share, and improve analyst performance and productivity. Schedule changes, disruptions, reduced competitive fares. To keep pace with today's quickly changing market conditions, Sabre AirVision Revenue Optimizer leverages real-time data to predict consumer behavior and optimize product availability and price. Unequaled in the industry, Revenue Optimizer offers seamless integration between inventory, scheduling, and pricing, enabling real-time fact-based decision-making to respond faster to changes in capacity and price. Enhanced analytics, including revenue opportunity models and what-if capabilities, allows analysts to compare historical performance to optimal, achievable revenues so they can make smarter decisions to maximize revenue on future flights. An overhauled, efficient, consumer-grade user experience, along with intuitive workflows, drive actionable insights and empower decision-making to improve productivity up to 40%. If you want to maximize total passenger revenue, if you want to respond dynamically to rapidly changing market conditions, if you want to deliver the right product at the optimal price with the industry's first real-time revenue management solution, Sabre AirVision Revenue Optimizer is the solution. To learn more about AirVision Revenue Optimizer, please contact us today.